with you and Braille no more. What happened? I'm sure you talked about this before.
Well, the thing is like,
111, welcome to the Beautiful Day podcast. I made a mission to come out here just to speak to the one and only Mogley and Julian. You feel me? So we got Julian on here. I don't know why I want to ask you this, but I'm saying your name right?
Yeah, Julian.
Okay. We got Julian on here. Julian Cummings, pause, to help with the podcast.
Sorry.
And ask some questions with me and shit. We're going to do a podcast with him separately one of these days and shit like that. But Mogley, I'm going to ask you straight up. Why the fuck do they call you Mogley?
oh, bro. So, it was in high school. I think it was like my freshman year in PE, and this guy Anthony and Jacob, they just started calling me Mogley. And bro, for the first few months, it's just like, you know, you're just annoyed. It's like, all right, I'm gonna just make it through these first like this first year. Never gonna see these guys again. Just period. But they happened to see me with my actual friends, like my group of friends, and I was just like, fuck. Because they said it. They're like, yo, Mogley! Like, and it's, you know, like, I don't want to say they're jocks, but they said it in like that kind of vibe. And I was like, it's over.
Some jock shit.
Yeah. And then my friends in that period, they're like, wait, what did they just call you? And I was like,
They call me Mogley.
it's over. Mogley.
So after that, they just kept calling you Mogley?
Yeah. I didn't like it at first, but I just ran with it.
I was like, you didn't even mention the Jungle Book part.
Oh, Jungle Book. That was in
That's where I
2000.
thought it came from.
Yeah, that came from Mogley, but in 2012, I went to San Diego for a few months, and while living there, a few people that I met were staying in this 2-story house in the middle of downtown San Diego, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They called it the sorry if I mispronounce it, the Chat-2.
I don't fucking know.
Is that how you say it, the Chat-2?
I don't know. San Diego expensive.
But those guys were sick. They just called me Jungle Book instead of saying
I think
Mogley.
you're trying to say like Chateau.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Chateau.
I would have super mispronunciate that. Chateau. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think Mogley's a cool ass name.
Yeah.
We're in Bakersfield right now, y'all. Are you from here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Born and raised?
Yeah.
In this exact part of Bakersfield or?
Yeah, the east side.
Oh, shit. Okay. Tell me about Bakersfield. I don't know shit about it.
Everyone makes fun of us. TV. The Simpsons.
The Simpsons?
Apparently,
Everyone. Well, apparently we're the armpit, we're the butthole, just everything.
Yeah, I heard some nasty shit about Bakersfield.
Yeah. I guess one of the other things is like everyone knows it for Oildale, which is on the other side of town. And it's like Oildale is like, I don't want to say, I'm not saying it, but it's like from the people around here, there's like, that's where like meth is.
Oh, I thought that was Bakersfield.
I
thought y'all did. No, I'm just kidding.
Oildale is Bakersfield, but you know what I mean, right?
That's a horrible name. Oildale?
Because like the oil rigs, you know, like you see them going.
There's a lot of fracking out
At
here.
least it makes sense.
I just moved out here like a year ago, so it just smells like cow shit and just
Bro,
there's like nothing out here, you know?
Yeah, my bad. I gotta look over you. Like,
hey, the setup is beautiful.
I'm trying my best with the setup, but I can't see Julian at all. Anyways, y'all want to know what the fuck I heard about Bakersfield?
What'd you hear?
That is the highest. No offense to anybody
STD
watching it.
count.
Herpes and shit. Everybody got it. I'm not saying y'all.
That's
all this shit.
transplant. So
Tight shit. But shout out Bakersfield. Your parents, were they born and raised here too?
Nah, my mom's from Mexico.
Okay.
You know those shirts that you probably seen in high school? Hecho en Mexico.
No.
Like you
Maybe,
basically
I've probably
made
seen
in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what it was. Like she got pregnant and then she crossed the border and
Damn.
yeah.
Whoa.
Pregnant? She did it pregnant?
Yeah.
Was she big as hell when she did it?
No,
Or-
I think
Oh,
she was
okay.
like maybe a month or two.
Yeah, my homie said his dad told me, and he in Puerto Rico, so I don't know how the fuck he did this. He said he crossed the border twice. Nigga, I was like, damn, nigga, so you went back and did it again? Like, that shit crazy.
Well, my mom's brothers, they do it all the time.
Oh, they just constantly do it?
Yeah, they just do it.
I don't know
I'm
shit
pretty
about
sure
this.
it's hard as fuck, but like they just kind of do it like back and forth because like they're
I
not
would
legal.
too. I would.
But shout out to my mom though.
Yeah.
Recently she just got her residency. So
Oh, yeah? How long did it take her for that? How the fuck you do that? How long did that take?
3 to 4 months with us going to a lawyer and figuring it out.
That's cool.
But it took her from 92 till 2023 to get that process started. Because
Damn.
what I mean by that process, like that motivation, like me telling her, like,
okay.
hey, you should probably like try to do this.
Yeah.
What
'Cause,
made
like,
you listen?
just me saying it back and forth every day because like I no longer was working at Braille at that time. Like it was like the summer that just happened 2023, and I was just like every day I'd see her like, yo, we should kind of do this.
Yeah.
And like after
That's
a while
cool of
you know, after someone's telling you something over and over, they're like, all right, whatever. And then like while the process started, she started getting hyped, and like the lawyer was telling her, oh, it's gonna go good. And then at the end of it, they're like, you were actually one of the fastest like people that got their papers done.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking fire. Man, you really love your mom. To be
Bro,
saying that. I know some niggas who don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, I'm already here.
well, it's the way I see it is like she was both my parents, like my dad and my mom. Like I don't know what else, like I don't know how else to put it. Like I don't even know my dad.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part. Like
feel
he
you.
has another family in Mexico, so it's like insane.
Damn. Nah, I feel you on the dad shit. Your dad going
No,
too.
no, I know my dad.
I thought you said it because like, yeah, I'm
No,
black.
I timed it late. I know what it's like to have like your mom like do like both.
Your dad probably watching this like, what the fuck?
Like you just gonna air my shit.
He's like, I've been here the whole
I'm just
time.
saying, my mom would do like a lot of stuff around the house that you would think your dad would do.
Yeah.
Not, but like for real, shout out to all the moms that
Shout
are
out to all
doing
the
both.
Yeah.
I know it ain't easy.
Yeah. It's not. But shout out mommies. What was it like growing up here? Was it dangerous? Was it smooth? Yeah, the face.
I don't know. No, I don't even know. Like
you don't even know?
Did when you were growing up, like in high school, did you have like people going around in clown suits, like scaring people?
What the fuck are
That
y'all
was a
going
thing.
through?
That was a thing. It's,
Like really scaring people on some like crazy clown
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
No,
Oh.
what the fuck? They would have got shot. What was that?
yeah, I think that was the thing.
They had
The
knives?
2015 trend.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah,
I think that's the only.
Oh, is that
thing.
trend?
yeah.
I know
what you're talking about. They wasn't doing that
when I
in-
first started high school, I think there was like gangs were really big, but then like somewhere in the middle of like sophomore to junior, it kind of like went downhill and it wasn't as threatening.
Okay.
I don't know. People started getting less interested in becoming gang members, I think.
Yeah. I came out here for a Snow the Product concert because my homie was opening for her in Bakersfield. And I went outside wearing red. I had a red flannel. And we started talking to some random ass niggas for some reason. And they asked me my name. And I was like, Lamont. And they was like,
Oh,
is that a real thing? There's a gang called Lamont?
Lamont is like 15 miles down.
But is that a blood gang?
No, it's a street. I mean, it's a small town.
city, right?
Well,
It's
they
a
told me
small-
this like a gang and shit.
Maybe it is, but
And I was like, am I the president of this shit? The way you looked at me?
no, it's like Lamont is literally a small, like how
Hey.
Oildale. Lamont is actually its own thing.
So it must be some type of gang over there.
When you drive, just put Lamont, and you'll just drive, and it's like this. What is it like? 5 blocks?
That's it?
6 blocks?
5 blocks and the biggest is claiming? I guess that makes sense.
No, but it ain't like gang. It's like
Well,
its
that's what
own
that nigga told
town.
me.
That's funny.
So when did you start skating then?
2004, like December. One of my friends, I hadn't seen him for like a few days, and I was like, where you been? And he just started.
Wait. 2004, how old were you?
12.
12, okay.
Yeah. So at this time, I was like really into playing Tony Hawk's Underground.
Yeah.
Bro, that like
Same here.
hands down, like everyone could love the OG ones or Wasteland or Project 8, but it is not Underground.
Underground is the best one. Underground 2, though.
No, Underground 1.
Tripping.
No.
Tripping.
Bro,
I'm about to go get
the
Lamont niggas.
storyline is the fucking best thing ever. Like, you make twist over the helicopter. You actually film a sponsor me tape. It rolls you through the steps of how to get sponsored in that time period. Nowadays, it's different. But like, in that time frame, I followed it religiously. I was like, this is what you gotta do to get sponsored. Yeah. You gotta go to skate shop, and then you gotta get on the team Go Am, and then you gotta go do contests or like make a video part and go pro, and then this
nigga love the game. This nigga loves this game.
All right, I know I glitched, but it's because I started thinking about that character, Eric. Everyone knows Eric. Fuck Eric Sparrow. That guy right there. Sparrow. He fucking steals your clips, and I don't know how it makes sense of the game, but he says that that's him, and he goes pro.
I had niggas steal my clips coming up in real life, but it was the filmers just not trying to give me my shit.
But there you go. This game was like foreshadowing a lot. Like if you play it, it tells you like what skate life is kind of like through a game. Like that is why that's my favorite game, and it has the best storyline.
I miss that shit. Yeah.
Bro, Tony, if you ever hear this, like you have to recreate Underground 1
and put me in that shit. Make me a character.
Hands down.
Just have me like weak as fuck though. Like I can't do shit.
Like have his stats.
So you started skating here. Who were your favorite? Like who were your inspirations when you were skating? Like who's your favorite pros?
Because of Tony Hawk's Underground, Rodney Mullen.
Ronnie Mullen, that's everybody's.
No, but the funny thing is, there's a record store that sold blank DVDs. Like they just burned skate videos, and one of my friends got Foundation That's Life. And that's when I got put on. But the funniest thing, because it was burnt on a DVD, I literally thought they were from Bakersfield because there was a few spots from Bakersfield in the video. So I was like, damn, Bakersfield's crazy. Because I haven't explored at this point. I'm just watching. I haven't went out. I don't know how big Bakersfield is. In my mind, it could be LA. You know?
That's true.
Like I'm like mindless little kid doesn't even know like the whole thing. But I saw a few spots and I was like, dude, that's the 4 block at my middle school that I went to. Yeah. This is Bakersfield. These guys are from Bakersfield. Damn, I gotta get good. I suck. So first person that opens up is Leo.
That's a crazy person to open up, huh?
To this day, he's still my favorite skater.
He's good.
And then I see Corey Delfo fakey frontside flip the 4 block, the one I was just talking about.
I think I went there with Jeff.
Yeah. That 4 block, he fakey frontside
all the way over here for that shit.
What was the time, the season?
What?
Summer, winter.
Oh, it was like it was sunny.
Because like he came out here one time and it was summer and he was like, dude, he was dying. I felt so bad.
That's some shit he would do. Somebody knocking on the door. Yeah. You want me to grab that real quick? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, Jeff was dying there, but he got the switch big flip. Switch frontside big flip, by the way.
He did a what?
Switch frontside big flip. That's how you call it, right? Switch frontside.
Yeah.
No, you weren't there.
He probably didn't land it when I went.
Yeah.
Type shit. What the fuck was I gonna say?
But yeah, Foundation That's Life. Corey Duffel did that trick, fakey frontside flip down that spot, and at that point I was like, all right, these are the guys. So Leo, Angel Ramirez, and Corey Duffel were my favorite, like skaters in that period. So I'm just like 1-2 years in my skate like world and trying to put this all together. Like, what is skateboarding? Because like, you know, when you first come up, you're like, it's like on some grind shit. Like, you know, the movie Grind.
I love that movie. I used to watch that shit all the fucking time.
I watched that too. Like, I was like, this is gonna hype me up to go skate.
Chad Fernandez, that's his name.
Bro, Chad Fernandez is a fucking legend.
Humble as hell too.
Dude, people don't understand. He is the GOAT. Yeah. I think I seen him once around 5 a.m. 5 a.m. in LA, just like, I think he tumbled out of a car or something. I was like, Chad Fernandez?
Wait, say that. Hold on. I'm trying to offer this nigga some cloth. He said he tumbled after.
He out of a car. Like, the car wasn't driving. Like, it was parked, but like, he tumbled out.
Chick, that's some Chad Fernandez shit.
But dude,
if your name Chad, you gotta be a crazy ass nigga. So who?
Aside from like the movie Grind, I thought I hated him in grind. I was like, who is this guy? Why
Yeah,
are you
he's the
acting like
enemy.
this? But then I see his actual skating. I'm like, bro's a fucking legend.
I thought he was he was actually the one that was skating his character though. Everybody else wasn't like stuntmans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is funny as hell. All right, besides that, favorite sponsors growing up.
Shout out to Odyssey Skate Shop. It was like out here, but the people that really helped me out, I told you earlier, Dark Star. I don't know if this is official sponsor, but they gave me boards for a whole year.
That was your favorite back then?
Oh, favorite?
Yeah, when you was growing up.
Oh, Baker.
Baker?
Yeah, Baker. Like Baker 3 put me on after Foundations.
Religious.
So you just was obsessed with Baker for a minute?
Well, I was just watching their parts. Like I loved Spanky, Greco, everyone. It wasn't like catered to anyone. It was like I thought that whole video was so good. Like, you know, back in the day as a kid, you're like, this song sucks. I can't watch this guy skate. Like I would do that, but I would watch it when it was like extremely boring during the day. And like in that week, I'd be like, fuck, I'm actually going to just watch this like whole thing through, even if I don't like the song. Cause like I was really picky, but I loved their like the projection of any skating I love. Like I'll watch it. But sometimes like the music was so annoying. I was like, I can't watch this right now. I'm going to have to skip.
I feel you on that. So Baker, shoe-wise, what was your favorite?
I don't know. I didn't really think like that.
I want to ask you too, but I want to save it for the our podcast.
Yeah.
But if you want to chime in on anything that you got to ask him.
I was gonna say Jeff Lennis or his part in Baker. Like I couldn't get over his music for a little bit when I was watching it the first couple of times, and then like I got older. It was like some like hip hop song, but like
just hella corny.
Yeah, like,
Andre Nicotina.
I started liking it.
They
later.
love
The last rap I ever write, right?
I don't fucking know. I don't listen to that nigga.
Yeah.
But for shoe wise, I think like Vans Chuckalos. I was like wearing those in 2010 and shit, like whenever they came out.
I will say the
hurt my
Lakai
feet.
Costins, that's how I learned how to nollie heel.
Because of the shoes?
That's what I'd call it. Like, I don't want to say because of the shoes, but the Costins, I was like, I learned how to nollie heel in those shoes, so they must be good.
I feel you on that. I used to get airwalks. I remember that.
Oh yeah,
For real?
I remember that.
Because I was broke.
I thought they were sending
Oh,
you.
no, that would have sick. They had money for sure, I felt like. Okay, so what about now then? What's your favorite sponsors?
Oh,
you were saying something about Dark Star though.
yeah, and in 2011, Darkstar sent me boards. Like on Facebook, this whenever they called it The Wall. You remember that?
The Dark Star was called The
No.
Wall?
Facebook had this feature just called The Wall.
Wall post.
Yeah, wall post.
Yeah.
So
did
at
I
this
say that?
time, I was like, my friend Justin Martinez convinced me to get all this hard work of clips that I had been gathering and saving. I was like, nah, bro, I can't put it on the internet. If I put it on the internet, it doesn't mean the same thing as
back
like
then for sure.
Like it's so stupid how like that's the mentality I was on. Like, but obviously you save your clips because you're trying to impress everyone. But I put it on YouTube as Mogley sponsored me, and then I sent it to so many companies on Facebook wall posts. The only one to respond was Darkstar. And shout out Chet Thomas. Chet Thomas was like,
Chet Thomas.
yeah, Chet Thomas responded and he was like, you have some unique tricks. Let me send you a box.
Was he saying like that? Imagine.
No. But the funniest part is everyone from Bakersfield heard and they sent their shit and everyone.
Hey, but that's smart of him to hit you because that shit like that happened. That's good for the company.
But everyone in Bakersfield got Darkstar boxes, and I was like, "The fuck is this?" But I was the only one that they kept sending boxes to. So from that point, like I like to think about that period. Like, if it wasn't for Darkstar, I don't think I would have kept improving or being able to be down to try things because you don't. My mom has only bought me like 2 to 3 boards my entire life of skating.
So damn.
So out of my 20 years, 3 boards, that's crazy. Everyone was just giving me hand-me-downs or, giving me hand-me-downs or just whatever I can get, making it last, like by not trying to skate a set. Because I like skating stairs. So at that point, I was down to send as much as possible. And then I moved to San Diego in 2012. I don't know what happened. I think I sent him the wrong address and I told him like, yo, I didn't get the box. Didn't get anything after that or like a message. So I was just like, hey, he helped me through like 2011, which if it wasn't for that point, I don't think I would have made it as far to the next year.
It's a big deal. He helped really get you good. Shout out Darkstar for that shit. What the fuck?
I love Darkstar.
You put niggas on in Bakersfield, so they need to know that.
Not at that point. My mentality was like, what the fuck is everyone doing?
Y'all fucking stealing my shit. Hey, Julian, don't press something, but move the little mouse thing on the computer. Yeah, because that shit went dark out of nowhere. Yeah, pass them the Trillies. You know, we sipping over here in the podcast. Tight shit. Okay, so I wanted to know. I'll let you finish your text.
Sorry.
No, no worries. It's the Beautiful Day podcast. We just having a conversation. It's not all extra professional and the most. Fuck all that. But I think you were speaking on it, but we went back to Darkstar. What's your favorite sponsors now? Like, what do you like?
Nobody really. Like,
damn.
Well, not like that. It's like I don't really think about favorite anymore because like, I feel like I had this conversation with a few people earlier, like this month, but it feels like everyone's just copying each other and like there's no originality. But I will say this because it just dropped. The new Primitive Am video was probably the most inspirational and motivational thing I've seen in such a long time. It made me feel like I was a kid. That made me want to go skate. Like the editing, the music choices, the trick selections those guys chose. And I feel like everyone else has been trying to copy too much of the zoom in, zoom out, or just the kind of tricks. Like it just doesn't feel what that made me feel, if that makes sense. Like it gave me a certain vibe.
Like the old feelings back in the day?
Yeah.
When you was watching full-length videos?
Yeah.
All right, that being said, that whole shit going on with P-Rod, talking about how shit doesn't feel the same no more. It's not what he say. It's not authentic, what he say? Do y'all
I don't know.
From Brian's podcast?
Yeah, Brian's podcast. Yeah. Yeah, no soul. That shit has some soul in it.
Yeah, it made me feel like,
I
was like, damn, bro, I just want to go skate right now.
Yeah. Damn, so this nigga P-Rod kept his fucking word. He was being honest.
But did P-Rod really make that? Because someone else edited, someone else filmed it.
But man, P-Rod is the boss of this shit.
Yeah, he's the boss, but I want to know how much involved he is. Like, I love him all, but like, I want to know like everything. Like I want to be there. Like
when I was on Primitive Apparel and we did the whole Pain is Beauty video, I know that he had a big say and he was involved.
Okay, then that makes sense. Like he knows what the vision is. Yeah. He's speaking from like that truth, like everything, like exactly what I said before you confirmed it. He's heavily involved in everything he's doing, and like I think if a company is making videos, they need to really be involved 100%, or like the person that is all in has to be the person that also is with the editor and the filmer, because if not, it's not going to make sense. Because like I'm pretty sure when you were making your video part, you're trying to be there with the filmer and tell him, hey, I don't know about that angle, or like or the music. The same thing with the music, right? Like you want to be as involved. 100%. You want to put the input.
Yeah. I learned how to make beats so I could not look stupid when I'm like, oh, can you make this sound and I feel you on that. That makes a lot of sense. That being said, how did you?
But it's all love. Like
he said, I gotta make sure niggas know.
No, but it's like I'm not talking crap. It's like there's just a lot of videos that just get pumped out without like the whole essence and love of skateboarding. Because like I'm a die-hard skateboarder. Like I love this shit so much. Like people don't understand. Like I've been skating like for a long time.
It's just harder for people to really put that feeling out because there's so many people dropping Instagram clips in parts like crazy and people just trying to catch up.
No, but the thing is, it's possible.
Lost.
It's possible. Like, fuck it. You can go post an Instagram clip, but your video part doesn't have to be fucking soulless and put out right away.
I mean, people just trying to, catch up and shit. And
well, that's on them. They need to make sure. They need to make sure that what they're a part of with their part actually feels right. Like I'm not even trying to promote myself or talk like I'm big, but like I have like a video part ready to go, but I don't feel like it's right. If it's missing clips, it's missing like a certain type of like I don't know what I'm going for, and I'm not gonna just put it out if it doesn't feel right, unless it's like a company, they're putting their thing and they're like, hey, we filmed it and we want to do this. It's like, all right, fine, you filmed it. Like a lot of the stuff that I have, I've been putting my time. I went out there. I asked someone, hey, can you film me? Like, we did this without payment. It's just like on the love.
Yeah. I respect that shit a lot. Hell yeah, bro.
What would you put in the video part to give it soul?
That's a good question.
I don't know, man.
Nigga, what?
I'm kidding.
Nigga say all that.
You say you don't know, but you be knowing.
No, it has to be like the skater's vision a lot aligned with like the filmer. You have to make sure that it's not just a homemade spot, if that makes sense. Like, it has to be like, we know what it is. Like, you like spots.
Who the he
Shots.
What?
You said a homemade spot?
No, well, what I'm saying is like,
I want to know. What
you
is it
can
insider?
no, you can fix a spot, like bondo it. You can do everything you can to make sure that you get the trick. But what I'm saying is like, don't go creating a spot, and that's like, fuck. How do I put it? All right, I'm gonna use Hollywood High. Hollywood High, everyone knows it. No matter who you are, when you go, you're gonna know how difficult it is. That's adding so much value to the part, whether it's your opener or your ender. People are gonna know how hard you worked, and just that itself is gonna amplify like the respect and at the level you are. Now, if you go to another spot and like, let's say it's another 16, but it's like actually lowered the size of a 10, and you fisheye it, but people are gonna be like, damn, that's a lot of stairs. They're not gonna know because they weren't there.
I get what
like,
you
let's
mean.
say I go to China and it's a 16, but in my mind, I'm like, damn, this is actually a 10 stair. Like, it just changes everything.
I get what you mean.
It doesn't make sense, but in my mind,
No, it makes sense.
I'm trying to translate as best as possible.
Yeah. So when you saying homemade, you talking about like a spot that only you know or people around your home know? You talking about actual homemade spot?
Homemade spot too. Like, hey, no hate to Mark Johnson, but in Fully Flared when he did, I love you, Mark. But this, like, in Fully Flared, there was a lot of spots that were being made just for spots, for tricks to happen.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to say.
Everything
agree
I
with
said came out wrong, but if you, but the way I want to say it wasn't said right, but it just came out.
Stand on business, bro.
But
No.
anyways, the other thing that makes it so is like really taking your time, like not trying to rush it. Cause like I could say the same thing, like with dropping a part. I could go to like the LA triple set and just go do a kickflip and add it to my part in the middle. And like, okay, that's cool, but it's not gonna like, it's gonna devalue what I really can do.
I get what you mean.
Okay.
And that's true shit. And I respect it. People are just doing a lot of fillers.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it depends. Is the filler like aesthetic? Is the spot like, what does the spot have to do that the filler is just there to fill it? 'Cause like the B-roll, it could be fast forwarded or slow mode, but it's not actually. It's a filler, but it's nice to look at.
What do you want to say?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Okay, hop in the camera.
I want to say,
You can say, you can say
right,
yeah, go ahead, say
because
everything.
you said about homemade spots, right?
Oh, there's three of us.
All right, you said homemade spots.
Be careful with the interface and stuff, though.
Is he in the frame?
I guess.
You in the frame? Just you got to get closer to. Yeah. You got
You said homemade spots,
So let me say something. let me say something.
but all right,
It's my dad.
homemade spots. Why not put it on the map? Because I was watching a podcast with Lance Mountain the other day, and he was just saying skating is being at the right place at the right time.
Okay.
So why not? Because there's spots in Bakersfield that are gnarly that no one has fucked with yet. You know,
It's not a homemade spot.
it is because it hasn't shown up in the films like Hollywood
That's why I
High
was confused.
16
So you talking about actually
Create.
or
Okay.
like DIY.
I'm talking about creating the spot.
Like
there we go.
DIY.
I'm not
Okay.
talking about like a spot that hasn't been known. Like, oh, come to Bakersfield. There's
Okay.
like a 15 stair, which there is no 15. I'm just saying, like, there.
I know what you mean, but what I thought you was saying, because
I kind of gave like that example just to put it in picture. In Fully Flared, Mark Johnson does a nose grind to back lip or something like that on a pyramid-looking ledge. It's at night.
Lip side of
If
nose.
you've seen Fully Flared, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't seen
They
that
made
shit.
that?
That was made. That was made. But it's no hate. I love Mark Johnson. He's one of my favorite skaters. So
That nigga don't fuck with YouTubers. So
hey,
And
I'm
I
not.
think that goes back to what you were talking about with P-Rod. Just like whether or not he's involved, I think him just being in the same room with Brian Arnett and having those discussions was like him being involved in the community.
that's
Like,
true.
Right.
He put himself out there.
Yeah, I respect him for hopping on that live. He needs to hop on his podcast.
No, but just to put it in better terms, everything said was not the best way said, but it was said.
He means all love, y'all.
All love.
All love.
I'm a skater. I'm a core skater, probably more than a lot of people know.
I love how your homie came out of nowhere just to be like, no, don't talk shit about Bakersfield.
I had to put that on there because it's like as much as Bakersfield is Bakersfield. I just had it. I just had,
wearing? What am I wearing?
A Bakersfield college shirt. You know damn well you didn't go there.
I am.
Oh, you did?
About to.
6 more classes and I'm
Oh, my
done.
bad. I'm over here hating.
Like, if you see a lot of my skating, I'm repping Bakersfield because that's where I'm from.
Hey, be careful with the laptop, though, Ski. Yeah.
I was gonna ask, like, so fillers, right, stuff like that, B-roll. Does that add soul, or is there like too much?
It can.
It's gonna be good
Lamont,
like that.
you know, you filmed fillers before, right?
Wait, say that question one more time.
It's like just fillers in your video part.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Austin.
talking about?
Yeah, I was just making sure the audio didn't go off.
Just like,
Yeah, we straight.
you know what I mean, like in between clips and stuff. Like Austin Gillette, he does a lot of fillers of like traveling and stuff. So like,
Oh,
does
the
that,
B-roll?
That's B-roll. That's B-roll.
Yeah, B-
that's
okay,
not
yeah.
filler. That's B-roll.
That's
Okay.
B-roll.
That's adding to your part. That's like
Yeah.
creating an image for
But what's
someone to
your
be
question, though? What was it?
does it add soul having like B-roll?
Fuck yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Some people do that shit
What I'm talking about is
too
like-
much.
like
That's
a
just
weak
my
trick.
opinion.
yeah, like I think. All right.
So you mean
Fuck,
like
I don't
you
even
mean
like calling
weak
these
trick-
people out, but it's not even calling them out. This is like, this is just an example. Like, fuck this, whatever.
Just say all love. After.
Jerry Sue, his part in Stay Gold was so fucking amazing because it's all switch and nollie.
I forgot about that.
But he only had like, what, 15 clips out of the whole part or less? Like that. I was talking to somebody about this. A video part is normally like 30 clips.
Yeah.
But Jerry did it in half. But it was a lot of filler, like with B-roll.
Okay.
That's
Still
what I
iconic
want to talk
part.
about. That.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Hey, I love Jerry Sue. I met him
Jerry.
once. We met him once. Hollywood.
Is he
With
cool?
Spanky.
He was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Cool person. That's good to
I
hear.
still want to meet Jerry. You know, from Enjoy, Bag of Suck. Like,
Yeah, thinking about that name now. is
dude,
crazy.
bro, you talking about like one of the parts that I actually watched, like YouTube when I started looking up video parts.
Yeah.
Jerry Sue Bag of Suck. You know his nollie back heels. That's what put me on nollie back heel.
Get that shit off the
Yeah,
13,
His ender,
right?
yeah.
That was a
That's the
16.
trick that put me on. Like that is why I do nollie
Crazy.
back
His
heels.
style was ridiculous. too.
Exactly.
I loved when like video parts. He used to have like the hijinks in the back. Like he lit his thumb on fire, right?
What the fuck?
yeah.
In,
the cigarette.
Yeah, the cigarette. He was like,
That's pretty gangster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I may have not defined what the soul of skating is, but fuck it.
We know what you mean, my nigga.
I feel like the hijinks like just adds to it. You
That
know?
Baker 3.
Right, exactly.
That is like everyone talks about it and like yeah.
But see, the question is though, like, does the kids nowadays, what they're seeing, do they think that's so? Because they don't know what we really saw and felt when we was younger.
Well,
You
they're
know
not
what I mean?
rewatching the same thing over and over to understand it. They're
you
just
go.
watching clips back and forth. They're watching, like, I know I make YouTube videos too, but they're watching YouTubers just post YouTube videos with
Instagram
personality
reels.
and like real life type. Like,
Maybe.
it's like a vlog. And like, Baker 3 was like
Yeah.
one of a kind. That's how I'll say it.
Yeah, bro. My grandma used to be pissed when I was watching Baker 3. They doing some wild shit. I used to always want to be on Baker.
Like the music that plays in the
Yeah, that's true.
exactly. It made the whole film like continuous.
That's
you know,
true.
just like because they kept the sequence going.
That's right. Turn up. How the fuck did you get on Braille?
NK.
Oh, nothing?
I met him 2017, and then I started helping with editing, and then he disappeared like in 2019.
Who?
Just from like making videos for a while.
You talking about Nigel?
Yeah. So after that, like, I think the last time I had seen him was in 2019 when me and Ivan actually went to South Korea. So we were with him. I think he took us to the airport, right?
Y'all niggas went to South Korea.
Yeah. Bro, get your passport. Get your passport.
This guy needs to get his passport.
Yeah, he needs to get his passport.
Wait. We went to South Korea with who?
NK took us to the airport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so NK took us to the airport. That is the last time I saw him in person.
He picked you guys up from Bakersfield?
No, I don't even know.
Cool nigga.
Parked your car?
We met him at Westchester Skate Park, and then
Where'd you
I think
leave?
we
Did
went from
you
there.
left your car somewhere? Who? That's what I'm trying to remember
No,
now.
I think we got dropped off. Yeah, man. Wow.
Oh, but yeah, it all ties in. But yeah, we went to South Korea. That was the last time I saw him, like, getting dropped off. And then I think one of his family members passed. Sorry, NK, if I got it all wrong, but I think that's what happened. And he went to Washington for a bit. And then it was like in October, he reached out to me and he was like, Braille's looking for a new rider. I got all the text messages still.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's fun
tight.
stuff that like I save. But shout out to NK. Seriously, he's the best.
Nah, he be putting people on. He put so many niggas on. You feel me? People got to give him his flowers for that.
Bro, he is a flower.
I didn't know.
Don't like just growing from the ground.
Yeah, that's one way to put
I
it.
met him at El Sereno. Took a photo.
He is he's a flower and he's shining upon everyone else to grow up as a flower.
Yeah, he's a great mentor.
Yeah, no, for real. I was doing skate reposts in 2018, and he like followed, and he just hit me up. Just said, "Yo, hit me up anytime you're in LA."
Yeah, that's cool.
El Sereno.
I didn't know he was still putting niggas on like that in 2019.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's real nigga shit. So how was it being on Braille?
Bro, it was fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this, like at first it felt weird because like their personalities were so different and like there's just a lot that I wasn't used to. Like I like to believe that I'm good at communicating, but actually I might not be a good communicator. But in my mind, like I'm like, damn, bro, like I feel like I could say this better. Like you just saw like all that, like the whole rant.
Yeah.
Like
You be
there's so much
overthinking,
that, there's so much I can say. And in my head I'm like, fuck, I could have said it better. And like I felt like at the beginning I didn't really fit in, but then over time bonding and showing up, dude, it was actually the best. A lot of those guys are like, in my mind, they're some of the best people to be around. Like they're so funny, especially Glow. Glow is the funniest guy in the whole squad. Like being around him would brighten my day so high, just because
No
like
pun intended.
like his personality, his jokes, and then his laugh, contagious. Like if there's anyone I miss so much, it's him. Like I miss Glow. Yeah.
Explain the first day when you went over there and hung out with him.
Oh, the first
How did
day.
that feel?
So I drove from Bakersfield. I stayed the night in the parking
Again,
lot.
how far is
Oh,
it?
how far drive?
4-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was excited. I was like, I'm not gonna try to wake up early and just show up late. So I drove, stayed in the parking lot, and I woke up early. I was like, dang, they ain't even here yet. It wasn't until like 9:40 because like they start their days at 10.
How early did you get there?
I think I showed up around 1 a.m. Because like,
Hey, nigga. You extra early.
well, it's a 4-hour drive. What the fuck? It's a 4-hour drive.
Simple math.
I left.
This guy is a hard worker. He'll show up anytime, any day.
Nah, that's
Swear
just
to God.
dumb.
I'm telling you, I didn't want to go to sleep and
Nah,
then
that's
be like,
cool.
you know, when you're excited to go to school for the first time, like, I'm talking about elementary. I'm not talking about middle school or high school either. I'm talking about
Shows up to
elementary.
school at 1 a.m.
Hold on. Describe the fit. You know, you compared it to school. Describe the fit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The school
First
fit.
day at Braille.
You be excited?
I think I just took a regular shirt and pants.
You ain't that excited then. Nah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I had. All right, but before we move on, hey man, I was not fortunate to choose clothes. I had to go to Mervin's and Payless for what I had to
The
get.
fuck is Mervin's?
Gotchas?
What the fuck is gotcha? That shit sound like they scamming
Is
niggas.
that just a Bakersfield thing?
That's insane. No fucking way.
It's Gotchocks.
Because I was like, gotcha sound like some scamming
It's
shit.
Gotchocks, bro.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, nigga.
Gotchocks is like an H&M.
It's like it's a
H&M
no.
It was like an H&M in the early 2000s, late
I feel
90s.
like a JC Penney's.
Yeah.
No, I'll put it better. It's Dee Dee's discount.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
good way to put it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Gotcha.
first day I was like, I showed up. Aaron offered me some eggs, and I was like, "Oh, I'm vegan." He was like, "What?" Like he looked at me like, "What?"
Wait. Oh, you say you was vegan?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I was
Are you
like,
crazy?
No, not crazy. Like what? Like just confused. I was like, yeah. I'm
So you show up 1 a.m. and now you vegan.
But I think the first video was with Kelly and Luke were visiting because like I don't think they're doing their own thing at this point.
Luke,
So the first video was doing 100 kickflips in Vans.
Damn.
And I just put them on, started doing kickflips. I was like, dude, I'm gonna do these kickflips. And at the end of the day, he was like, yeah, just come back. And I just kept going and going.
Same time.
Nah.
You switched
I'll
it up?
actually leave around like 2 or 3 a.m. because it's a 4-hour drive. Because I still wanted to show up and be there on time.
That's cool.
So
though.
like I'd get there around like 7, 8, and then eventually like because like I was basically going for 4 years. I kind of like timed it to where I'd get there around 9:30 exactly, or sometimes around 9 because like at some point I just started like figuring like, well, I'm gonna be drinking a lot of coffee. I have to make all these stops and like I want to eat. So like I in my mind it just worked out the way I had it going.
And you'll drive back 4 hours the same day?
Not the same day. So
okay.
I think a lot of people got that confused. So when we would start that week, I would drive there, and then at the end of the week, I would drive back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. 'Cause I was about to say, you fucking maniac.
Nah. Well, for the first, like, this is what I'll say. When I first got hired on, I didn't want to live in the Bay Area, nor could I, like, commit to, like a lease or anything. So I just stayed in my car, like, those nights that I was there. And
How did you shower?
the gym. Because like
Oh,
there's
really?
like
Fitness?
there was a 24-hour fitness like up the street, so I would just go there, shower, and it was sick. And then the pandemic hit, and I was like, oh fuck, like gym was closed, and
It's have to be musty as hell now.
well it changed. Like I think what had happened was Braille was only doing like 1 day, or like it was like I'm not too sure how it went down, but there's certain times that they would just tell me like, oh, you could come up for the day and we will try to film as much as possible.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then I met my friend Rick G, and he let me stay in SF with him. Bro, he is the best person ever.
Swear to God.
Rick
I
G?
swear, Rick G.
Rick G.
Is it Ricky Glazer?
Not Rick.
no,
It's
no.
different Rick G.
Yeah,
The
Rick G.
legend of
He's
Rick
like
G on Instagram.
he's in his 50s, early 50s. But when he gets back from Thailand, you have to do a podcast with him. He has so much fucking stories.
Okay, cool.
It's
I'm with it.
amazing.
I'm with it. You got to be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be the
co-host,
co-host.
I'll have more mics by then, too,
All right,
so we can do
sick.
some shit.
But dude, he's such a lovable person. Like I swear, he's the best person.
Shout out Rick G.
Shout out
Yeah,
Rick
shout
G.
out to Rick G.
So,
Hands down.
why aren't you in Braille no more? What happened? I'm sure you talked about this before.
Well, the thing is like, I'm in my early 30s, and in just like the dream of a core skater, I want to pursue that. Like, even if it's like, just the smallest amount of time I have left, I want to know that I went down trying to do it my way. Like, because it's all love with Braille. I love them so much,
course.
but everyone doesn't take them serious like actual skate company.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do it my way, where I was like, I let people know, like, yo, I'm a skateboarder, whether you believe it or not. Because like
Yeah.
I started skating as a skateboarder.
Yeah.
I went through so much like camera tapes. I went and got my own cameras And like I've been through these sessions. I've been through so much missions to go to a spot. I went to South Korea just for a spot. That's how fucking like no, but
One spot?
Yeah, for one spot. That's what I'm saying. Like literally,
Tripping.
I love skateboarding so much that it's for skateboarding. It's nothing else. Like I could do it. Like I'm doing it for free. I don't get paid to skateboard. And that's the thing. Like I want to know that at the end when I can't do it at a high level, that I went down doing it the best way I possibly could.
Okay. I respect that shit, bro. I respect that shit.
So I left them with good terms. Like I talked to the guys. I seen him at Nigel's wedding, not NK. Nigel
I was
Jones'
like, what the fuck,
wedding.
he got married?
And,
I wasn't invited. Nah, Nigel. Okay,
Yeah,
how long ago
it was in
that?
October.
October?
Yeah, I seen them, and it felt, when you haven't seen someone in a long time, it was like, and you meet up with them, it was like it felt like you never left.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's
I was
real
like,
shit. That's real
it
friendship.
was crazy.
I
It
love
felt
that.
like it was the next day. I was like, what the
So
fuck?
they wasn't tripping? How did you tell them you was done? Were you nervous
Well,
too?
my contract, 'cause like Braille is also a board company aside from like the YouTube channel.
Okay.
My contract was coming up, and I just felt like that was the best time to just be
Okay.
done. My contract ended in May, and my last day showing up was ironically on 420. I don't smoke, by the way. I exactly what you said when you smoke.
Yeah.
You just get paranoid and you feel like you're talking to yourself, bro. Like
Wait, I didn't say those exact words.
well, that's what
It's a crazy ass nigga.
Well,
Nah, I get what you mean.
similar to how you said, like back as a teenager when I first tried it, like there's no fucking way. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand how people can operate like that. But
Same.
yeah, 420 was my last day at Braille, and it was just me and Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
We were
How the
just
fuck
passing
did
the
y'all
camera
meet?
back and forth.
Yeah,
We
we-
filmed like 2 30-minute long videos.
yeah,
Of, just do anything in the park for 30 minutes.
Hell yeah. How did y'all meet?
And
Through like internet, really. I like reposted his clips. He didn't know who I was, and then
actually, it was no my how I met him was at this event in.
yeah, we're talking like years later, like 3 years later. I went to an event I think like Jay invited me.
Why am I
Jay Films
blanking on a
invited me.
place?
2021. Jane Reynolds.
No, but what's the called? Like the place?
The skate park?
No, the town. Why am I blanking?
Palmdale?
No, not Palmdale.
Lancaster?
Lancaster. What the
Okay,
fuck?
yeah,
I fucking hate
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
So it was an event for AK, Absolute Chaos. It's
And
a
all our
clothing
friends
brand.
showed up.
Yeah,
and then
Brian and Ed.
I met him, and then he shot it. Like he just said, next place Miami, and we're like, all right,
I
it's
have it
done.
on
We're
film.
going to Miami.
Exactly.
That's
he just
fire.
manifested
So
that.
later that year, we went to Miami.
Oh yeah, you was
No, it
living
was
in
like
Florida,
3 months
huh?
later.
You was living in Florida?
Yeah, in Florida.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how we met at that event.
okay.
Yeah.
At least in my mind, that's how we met.
Yeah, no, that's how we met. Like, but I've reposted his clip before. He did a tray flip, dark slide on a bump to bar, and then to a bank. And I was like, bro, like
I
was
don't remember that.
no, it was like
landed it?
2018. That's what I'm saying.
that's
he didn't know who I was at the time. I was just
this is
reposting clips.
Aside from like
on
going and
Instagram.
street skating, I really like to challenge myself with like these ridiculous tricks because it's like I haven't seen no one do this one, so I'm gonna try this one.
So I'm just gonna try a trade for Dark Side.
Well, it was perfect, bro. On a bump to bar.
Well, the thing is,
Heritage.
let me explain. The thing is, if you stay at a skate park or this whatever you're trying for hours or days, eventually you will see something like start turning. And I'm like, okay.
This nigga on shrooms.
Well, that's the thing.
Nah, I get what you're saying. though.
Hey man, shrooms can change your life for the good.
Mowgli lore.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it really is possible. Whatever
I
you
get
want
what
to
you
do.
mean. I get what you mean. So, wait. I heard some shit. Did you tell me if this is true or not? Did you ride a bike from the border of Mexico all the way to San Francisco?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Insane.
wrong
He's a
with
psycho,
you? nigga?
bro.
It's not just. It wasn't
Psycho.
my idea. Oh, okay. It was
From
my.
TJ.
All right.
Nigga, what?
You know who Jay Films is?
Yeah.
So Jay tried to ride a bike from Long Beach to SF, but I don't know what happened. It didn't work out, and his girlfriend had to go pick him up. I think in where was it? Santa Barbara or somewhere. I
think
think
it got
So I
far.
told him, "Yo, I'm down."
Tripping.
And we started in November, and it is cold. It's starting to get cold. So I told him I'm only down if we do it from the Mexican border, because it would sound way cooler than just Long Beach to SF. If you say
sounds cool.
Mexican border to SF, you got bragging rights.
And how far is that? How many miles?
Like 630 or 660 miles, one of the two.
what the fuck?
But it took us 6 days.
So what would you do? You guys would camp or get hotels?
We got Motel 6s, but the one time we did camp out was in Zumba Beach.
What the hell? That
Bro.
shit sound flattering.
Zumba Beach is right there close to Malibu. That was the worst one. It was so
cold.
fucking cold.
Yeah.
It was so cold. I will not forget that one.
Yeah, y'all tripping. Did you get buff? Like, what the fuck happened?
Actually, I couldn't move. I couldn't move for like 2 days.
Okay, so what did y'all do when y'all made it? Did y'all just start screaming or what?
We couldn't even ride past the Golden Gate. We made it to the Golden Gate, but it's closed because, like, I guess it's dangerous at night for people to be out there because, like, they're gonna commit suicide.
Right, true.
So
Oh my god.
we made it, and I was like, "Fuck, we can't even ride cops."
But I'm talking about, like, what did y'all do? Like, hug each other? Like, nigga, that's a crazy thing.
I told my friend to meet me there with marshmallows because
You said Marsh.
Andrew.
I thought he was talking about the DJ.
Shout out Andrew.
Shout out Andrew.
Shout out Andrew. He brought me these vegan marshmallows, dandies. Because at the
must taste
time I was
nasty as
obsessed.
hell.
Bro, at the time I was obsessed with these.
No Peeps. Peeps isn't
Nah.
vegan. It's not vegan.
No, I don't like those. Like the
Vegan marshmallows sound disgusting.
what? How
what
does they
is
sound
it?
disgusting?
What is a vegan marshmallow?
It
nigga?
tastes fire.
I doubt it.
There's just a lot of things as a vegan that I haven't had
Dude.
in a long time, and that's one of the things. When I found that was a thing, I was like, "Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm having this."
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
There's some
But-
good vegan shit.
yeah. I mean, what I can say about that trip was what it really put in perspective is you got to keep going in life. Like, because if you stop, this is the example. If we would have stopped, because we stopped at King City, it was the worst thing. There was high winds pushing us, so it felt like we were not even moving when we were riding. It felt like it felt like you were just still, and you had to like really just go hard.
Some
And-
SpongeBob shit.
and
Delivering the pizza.
it was the worst feeling ever. What was crazy was when we made it from King City to the next town. It was insane. We were hearing gunshots.
I know.
Yeah, we didn't know that there was a prison like through the road. We didn't. I was scared as fuck, bro. Like we're just passing these fields, like these farmlands, and all you hear is da 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 da.
Oh, no.
Da 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 da.
Damn.
And I was just thinking, bro, I'm gonna get shot or I'm gonna die right here.
That'd have been a horrible
I don't know
way to
how
go.
Jay felt. Jay could give his perspective, but I thought I was gonna die.
You gotta get Jay on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm
it was
down.
crazy. But
I
it was
wanna get
all
more of
Jay's
mine.
idea. It wasn't my idea.
You still went with him?
But the funny thing is, when we made it to Long Beach for a pit stop, Cairo had FaceTime me, and this random guy came up to me and asked me for something, and Aaron's just looking at me like, what's going on? Are you getting mugged? Bro, it was the funniest thing ever.
Damn, nigga. That reminded me of a story, but it's too long to say it. That reminded me of something. It was something with my landlord and a gun.
What the fuck?
But that's crazy that you did that, for real. Speaking of Aaron, you said Aaron called you, right?
Yeah, Cairo.
What's your relationship with him like? I know you cool with Braille and shit like that, but have you guys hung out solely, whatever the fuck the word is,
During the time or
Yeah.
after?
during the time?
Yeah, like I think some of the best memories I have is on the tour that we did, all terrain tour. Me and him actually camped out in the tents. Like we just set the tents up and we would stay in there. Dude, he's really inspiring and motivating. Like
For real.
his perspective on his goal, just pushing skateboarding, is really inspiring. And when I first was a part of Braille and like he told me it, I was like, this is what I can get behind and like push it. But we all have our own goals, you know?
Yeah. I fuck with him, bro. Like I told you earlier, he be posting him listening to Quagmire, one of my songs. I'd be surprised. I'm like, nigga, you listen to that?
Bro, he's surprising. He's surprising.
Did I meet you? I don't know when I met you, but was it at Dew Tour? Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was that on the tour or no?
Yeah. No, it was it was before the tour, I think. Yeah.
So I was turning up afterwards. I didn't see you with the team. Was
No,
Easy?
I didn't go out. I just stayed at the hotel
This nigga.
because I
was
go to
lit.
sleep.
I was lit. I don't think dudes were like me after that, bro. I showed up hungover. Because all I had to do was TikToks. And you know my TikToks are just walking, staring, using internet clips, and walking out. So I was done early. Like, so I was just chilling.
They were expecting the most, probably.
But they said I did a good job. Once I posted it, was like it got good results.
I remember when you posted that too.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching.
So
I was
I
in
was like-
Florida. But
You was in Florida at that time. So do you drink?
Like I was explaining, only like on special occasions, like when we're celebrating.
Yeah.
Like I had a Truly earlier and I just finished it. But
Hell yeah. That's tight. I know we sipping.
if it's wine, it's better because like it looks more sophisticated.
It's player. Wine is player.
You need a drink.
Oh, I'm done. I think the podcast is gonna wrap.
You're wrapping up the podcast.
Yeah, you see, there's no point. There's no point.
How many drinks was he in before I came?
One.
Come on.
And that nigga zooted.
he's like,
Hey, you got one more in you. That's it.
It's over. It's about to be done.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got a question you want to ask before I end it? No, what about you?
Question before you end it.
Um,
Where are you going from here? Like, I know you had your farm saga, but you didn't talk anything about that. So
It's
what is
farm
what's
what?
a farm saga? What does that mean to you?
All right. So there's this anime called Vinland Saga, and the main character is working on the farm, and this is where his characteristics are developing because in the first season, he's just a killer, and he's just trying to get revenge. But in the Farmland Saga, because in the previous saga, the person he wanted to kill got killed by somebody else. So his reason for living was kind of like taken. And he's just, in the Farmland Saga, he's just a slave, like actual slave. And everyone that watches Vinland Saga will know. But in the Farmland Saga, he learns about religion. He learns more ethics and what he actually wants to accomplish with goals. And my Farmland Saga was, I was just trying to get money and help pay my family back.
That's right.
So I learned that I need to do better for a job that I want to be happy with, because that job felt very
Lackluster.
well, it felt like there was no heart. There was no heart, there was no soul. And I know that as long as I'm gonna live, I need to be doing things that I love
That's
and
true.
appreciate.
Facts.
Because if there ain't no love, what's the reason to wake up?
A lot of people wake up. This niggas is snapping. It's poetry and shit. A lot of people wake up mad.
Exactly.
I was trying to get the rental car over here, and I'm about to call her a bitch. The lady was mad. Already attitude right when I walked in here. I'm like, bitch, I know she waking up angry. That's true shit, bro. You a cool dude, bro. This is like my first time really having a real conversation with you. People were telling me that you were cool.
We had a small conversation at Dew Tour.
Yeah.
I don't know what we talked about, but it was like two sentences maybe.
I was hung out.
Was that 2021?
No, it was like 2 years ago.
2022.
Yeah. I was pissed, bro, because I was like, fuck it, let me try to skate. Because I was like, man, let me try to do something.
And they told you no.
No. No.
They let you?
No, they let me. But this is what happened. It was the Euro. And I was like, fuck it. First try, somehow I flew and landed on my back in front of everybody. So I just got up and sat my ass down. That was a fun trip. I fuck with Ohio. But yeah, I would like to do a part 2 with you if you're down in the future.
So how long did it take for you to do backside heel nose grind on the ledge in the line for the last street part you had?
Forget about that. How long did it take you to do the Ghetto Bird 270?
You actually said you don't skate handrails, and you did a hard flip back lip on
Hey,
Crenshaw
Nick,
8.
I feel like I'm getting impressed.
You did a hard flip down a 12 stair too. Like, wow.
13.
and you did
Back to
back 180 late flip Belmont 9.
we need answers.
Oh, I did
We need
do that,
answers.
huh?
And people think you don't skate? They're tripping.
Oh, yeah, niggas don't think I
Go
skate on
watch the
TikTok.
clips, bro.
Wait, you said some crazy shit. Back heel nose grind.
In a line.
I never did a back heel.
Well,
nose-
people call it back heel nose grind, but it's like back 180 switch 5-0.
but I never did a back heel.
Yes,
think
you
you
did
did
the primitive
on a
part. I think it was the
TikTok
primitive
or
part.
something.
Your last part. It was posted on Chris Chan's channel.
Back heel nose grind?
It had to
Yeah.
be back heel or backside flip. One of the
Mogley
two.
is like an encyclopedia when it comes to
I
reciting
don't do
skate
back
rules.
heels.
Why'd you
though.
stop doing the back foot flip 360 or the back like
Back
Back
380
180,
flip?
back foot flip.
I don't
You used
know.
to have those.
How do you
I just
get
don't
laser
skateboard.
flips down?
Okay. It's a lot of questions.
It's got a lot of questions. To
I mean,
answer.
what I used to do, bro, I used to,
You know what? Next time we'll interview Lamont.
yeah, exactly.
we can. If y'all really want to, somebody should interview me. I can say some crazy shit. But yeah, all right, y'all. We're going to do a part 2, and I got Julian's interview coming soon. We just going to do it when I head back up here.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, this is what I always want to, I mean, not always. I always ask the people that was a part of Braille this question, even though you're the second nigga I interviewed from Braille. Who is the top 3 best skaters on Braille?
Well, I'm not there anymore. Nah, not like that.
Real nigga shit.
Wow.
Don't dodge that shit.
Yo.
Wow.
I'm not a part of Braille. That's what I'm saying. Like during the time that I wasn't there and was there, the people that I think was like, it's not the best, but what they brought was Lance. Lance was probably one of the best because
No, nigga, I'm talking about skaters. Nigga. Top 3 skaters.
he is a skater. Oh, you're talking about skill wise?
Skill wise.
Skill wise?
Oh.
Oh,
Said Lance.
bro.
We talking skill wise, bro. Bruh.
JD.
JD number 1?
Yeah.
The
Do you not
young buck.
see who he is?
Bro, I'm not gonna
Good as
lie to
hell.
you.
That boy
JD's good as hell.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good.
When Nigel told me about him on that interview, that's when I was like, who that? Then I searched him up and shit like that. I've seen him skating before, but I couldn't picture it. I didn't know he was that good until I started researching more. And who else? You just staring at me like,
I was thinking. Sorry, I was thinking. I was like, you were talking. I was like, I gotta think. Man, I don't know, man. Like,
Come on.
this is hard.
Come on.
nobody says Aaron Kyrie. I fucked up.
I know. His manual, reverse to manual, and then
flip
all
out.
that shit first try?
Dude, he's
What the-
crazy.
What?
Aaron.
Hey, that's your top. Your top.
Hey,
This is
what?
my top.
Dog.
Well, all right. We'll answer. Look.
Dog.
Okay. They're gonna get to say their top because they're hearing this and like, even though I'm the one you're asking the question, I want to hear theirs now.
Okay.
You guys got
You
time
got
to
to
see
see
more.
more.
No.
Okay.
Mogley, Ricky,
All right,
Aaron.
Spin it. I want to
Mogley,
hear it.
Mogley,
Ricky,
Ricky, Aaron.
Okay, that's a cool
What's
one.
yours?
JD. Well, I like Aaron because I love manual. So Aaron, JD, and Uzi.
Yeah.
Luigi?
JD's good too.
Who the fuck is
Uzi's
Luigi?
good too.
Uzi's the one that
Oh,
DM'd.
Uzi. I thought you said Luigi.
No. What? Sorry, bad.
I said, I got names.
And then I'll be singling out fucking.
Nah, you got your chance.
Yeah.
You see, you were coming at me.
You're right,
Everybody's
you're right,
good for
yeah.
real. For real.
All right, who's your
Everybody
last two?
skates.
Yeah,
Huh?
Who's your last two?
I'll stick with it.
It's not that. It's just I'm thinking about it because it's like everyone contributes so much to it. Like, bro,
Nigga, skill wise. Nigga,
like
who's the last
I
two?
tried to skate over a pool
Yeah.
and I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Glow pulled up, did feeble first tee. I was like, you could have got your whole clothes with it. I think the pool was like 30 feet long.
God damn, that's some Tony Hawk shit.
It was
Pro
like
skater
it was
shit.
Got feebles.
Yeah.
Front feebles, back feebles.
it was a
Big spin out.
promotional video for Brist.
All right,
But-
nigga, you got 30. No, you got 10 seconds to answer because I
I
gotta
mean, you
go
could
all the
cut
way
it.
back
You
to
could
LA.
cut it. Dude. You could cut it.
10,
9.
9,
No.
8,
There's so many good
7,
people.
6, 5,
I mean, Aaron. Yeah,
4.
Aaron.
Who
I
else?
just said Aaron.
Last one, you got one more.
Aaron. No, I
3.
said Glow.
Aaron.
I said
Oh,
JD,
Glow.
Glow, Aaron. What are you talking about?
Aaron.
Like that. I just ended it.
Y'all niggas really said Aaron. Back in the day, he was going stupid, huh?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he did a kickflip nose grind, nollie flip in the middle of a ledge.
I didn't know he skated good. One time we went street skating and I saw him skating a manual pad. I was like, oh, this nigga was actually like on some pro shit.
Yeah.
Type shit. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna
Wait.
See you-
Who's your top three?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Just say it like the way you say it.
Y'all naming a bunch of niggas I don't be watching Braille like that. You feel me? I knew the old people kinda. I don't I saw your shit recently, JD shit recently. First of all, number one, Ricky Glazier.
Ricky.
No offense, nigga.
No. Well, we're just having the conversation.
Yeah.
You have to.
This is what I always thought though. But
Yeah.
nigga, when I was searching up your clips to make that real, I was like, this nigga insane. The shit you was doing. But I'll say Ricky, you, and I'm not just saying that. Fuck. Who else is on there?
Kelly Wakasa.
Kelly who?
Is that in your top 3?
No.
Wakasa?
No, all of
JD. Yeah, JD's gonna be third.
What I'll say is, I think a lot of people consider like old Braille unofficial members like John Hill, Chris Chan, and like so forth, like Gary Jenner and like all these
What
other
do you
guys.
consider, bro?
Like, well, people that actively were watching,
Yeah,
like
they was just
unofficial,
gas.
like I'm talking about unofficial, because like obviously as they moved up, like with time and progressed, like they actually made a team.
Yeah.
Or like a team to help.
I was so
make the
pissed. I was
videos.
like, I want to be in a Braille video so bad at that time. I was hitting them up and shit.
Hey, let's get Lamont in a Braille video.
It's too late now.
What? Hey, it's never too
Fuck all
late.
that. I don't even want to now.
Why?
I mean, I'm down to be around.
Nah,
but nigga,
you gotta
I'm not
make a
skating
video.
like that.
Nah, but you gotta make a video.
I guess. I'm with it. No, but the point is, they was putting niggas on. They was getting hella subscribers. I was like, yo, can I be in a video?
You want subs? Let's go. I got the keys. Look, hey, no
still
joke.
have the keys?
No joke. I got the keys. Look,
still has
right
the
here.
keys.
Oh, no way.
I got the keys. I still got the
hell
keys.
Yeah, let's
right
rob
here.
these
Office
niggas.
1,
No, I'm
Office
just
2.
kidding. Let's play it. Let's play it. No, that's all love. All right, 111. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. I'm gonna have all his information in the description. Go show some love and tell him you love the interview. Peace.